First and foremost, thank you for being here. Second, I want to thank all the soldiers who have recorded the battles, who have survived the battles and didn't survive the battles, but they have made this amazing and very important part of the reality. And we were able to make a film with it. I want to thank Rainey and Alex for being with me on this hard journey, and not only that, because there are so many villages, there are so many cities. This is just one. I want to thank Michelle Meissner, who is not here with us today, amazing editor and producer, who assembled this film from dozens and dozens of hours of very hard and footage, and that was an amazing and very challenging job. She can't be here because she's about to have a baby, so I want to give her a shout. And making a film is also sort of like giving birth to a baby, but that is her mission right now is even more important. Daryl McCruden, my friend and EP on this film from Associated Press, and really everyone who, Sam Slater, the composer, amazing work that still shatters me. So really all of who was involved in making this film for this year, more than a year. We've been traveling with 20 days in Mariupol for almost a year, and screening it in Europe and US and so many different cities and festivals. And in between those trips, I would come back to Ukraine and we would shoot this. And it was such a strange experience, being in the festivals, being at parties and speaking to people and seeing a normal life, and then coming back to a place which reminded me about what I've seen and what's recorded in the First World War, Second World War. My grandmother would tell me about what our grandfather went through, and my grandfather was fighting exactly in the same places that we see these men fighting. And all these questions I was getting, what does it mean? Those numbers, what do they mean? Those names, what do they mean? I really wanted to show it, right? And when we met Fedya, it was the middle of the counteroffensive already, and things were already not going well. It was already clear that something's going on. We met Fedya and his team, and they showed us a moment of the death of their friend. They were mourning the death of Gagarin, their friend. And I think this was the first time when they actually saw it. It'd been recorded on their cameras, but they never allowed themselves to look. They looked together and they were shocked and they were energized at the same time. And I looked at their faces, we spoke to them. And unfortunately, of 4 people who were sitting at that room at that day, only Fedya remained standing. And we looked at the map, and I've seen that forest, like small strip of land on the map, and I thought, oh my God, this is that 2 kilometers, that 1 mile is a story of entire front line, which is thousands of kilometers. If we would just be able to tell that story, that small part, I think we could tell much more. So we tried our best.